Greetings, Raiders. We're here with another video. We're gonna kind of discuss mainly on equipping artifacts for somebody, and we do have the Turtles in Time arcade going on behind me. If anybody recalls that from like back in the day when you had to go to the arcade and put well, you still can put quarters in, but this is a game that's now on the Nintendo Switch and other consoles. But right now we're talking about Raid Shadow Legends. So this is a faction war where you don't use, as you know, you don't use lightning, you use the keys. And the two factions available for the faction wars today, which is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. We have the Skinwalker Crypt, and we also have the High Elf Crypt. And right now, I think I have like Dormammu, I come to bargain issue with the boss and Apothecary with my high elves, so I won't get into that, but I just want to throw that reference out there because some people might get a kick out of that. I might do a video on that because it's pretty funny. Skinwalker Crypt, though. I have a lot of work to do here, and the issue is artifacts. So I have 3 stars here, and here you get, for each stage of these faction crypts that you do, you get 1 star if you just complete the level with anybody living. You get 2 stars if you survive with 3, I think 2 as well. You do 2 or 3 guys and nobody dies. And you get 3 stars if all 5 stay alive. If you have 5, I think you have to have 5 at least in there. So, and it actually explains that in the battle. If you go to the battle, I think it tells you about the stars. So here, yep, 2, 3, or 4 champions, no losses. 5 champions, no losses. So, actually, that's good to know. I can do that with 4. I always think I have to use 3 for that. But actually, 3 is probably easier than 4 because it depends. When you do it, when you factions, you narrow it down to your best of this random, like, chosen a group of people from all of your champions that have are part of this faction. So normally you're gonna have, if you're just starting out, you're gonna have like the last 1 or 2 is gonna bring you down if you don't have them leveled up. See, I have an uncommon guy who actually thought was my problem, so I gave him equipment. But then this guy, Blood Painter. And I just dropped, though. I'm gonna get him here, sorry. If I hold it down, you can bring his information up. If you kind of hold down on this. Although my PC is slow, so hold on. There he is. Yeah, this is what I get when I don't use a gaming laptop to try to do this. So, I already had to fiddle with my task manager and kill off processes. But that's another story. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about... Oh, Windtake Talker. Okay, not Wind Talker. Somehow I picked him, but hold on. Blood Painter is who we're talking about. And actually, you're not going to be able to see his information here, so we're going to... Alright, so here we are, and now we have the computer running a little bit faster now, so that's good. So here we are at the champion artifact screen. So, this Blood Painter, a rare champion. As you can see, he has no artifacts equipped. So we're gonna I'm gonna use this guide here. Well, actually, I can explain that too. So to figure out what you want to equip on one of your champions, usually you want to go to their skills and see what they do. So in this case, he has this is the power he could use every single time he has a turn. Then what he does is he attacks one enemy 2 times, and he has a 15% chance of placing a 5% poison. That means that you have to increase his accuracy way up to like 100, or there's a guide actually that the level, but I would say like at this point like 100. accuracy or so. So he looks like he would need accuracy. He's an attack champion, so generally that's accuracy, speed, and then it's debatable between attack percentage and defense percentage. You probably need more attack percentage because he's an attack champion, but you do want some defense on him so he's able to stay alive. Then HP percentage is also important, but actually video. All right, so this is his AO2. It attacks all enemies. He has a 30% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. So he has a skill that will decrease accuracy on his enemies. He's going to need accuracy to actually land that because he has 30% chance of doing that. So this champion definitely needs accuracy very, very badly. He fills the turn meters of all allies except this champion by 20%. So it's helping out his allies. It's ascended skill. If you get 3 stars. So let me return to this again. So his AO3 fills turn meters of all allies except for him by 20%. Ascended skill is when you use the potions from the keeps and ascend him to 3 stars. Right now he's only no stars. So fills the turn meters of all the allies except for him. Places a 25% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, but you need to have him ascended to do that. It might actually be beneficial to ascend him too, so I might be able to show you that as well. So what we really need to do is start equipping this guy too. So if we equip this guy, we want to focus. Now this guy actually tells you probably, let's see, I'm going to say generally that's what attack is, but this thing is giving you a guideline on, this is a Yumalov, which I use because it will actually specifically break down like each artifact in the main stat on the artifact. So I got to get into the main stats and the substats, but here we go. Equipment guide. The sets are least important, but if you happen to be able to get a set out of this, the best ones are offense and 1 speed. If you're going to do arena, campaign, faction wars, which I'm going to do faction wars, so I'll focus on trying to get offense and speed if I can, but I use speed for a lot of people, so I don't think I'm going to get a speed, but I might get offense maybe, but I'm going to focus more on the main stats and the substats. The substats and the main stats have to give a lot of power to what it's saying here. Attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, speed, accuracy. I don't know why if they're saying this is the least important, but this is probably the most important, I'd say accuracy, because what you just saw on his skills, he needs accuracy to land all those things. But we're going to start looking at, it's recommended, but I'm not at the level where I can give him a ring, amulet, and banner. I might be able to give him a, oh no, he's not even ascended yet, and I'm going to try to equip him early. Debatable, but I'm going to start with this middle group here, the shield, the gauntlet, and the chest plate. The shield is saying to use defense, gauntlets is saying to use crit rate, and chest plate attack percentage. Oh, actually, my bad. We want to do ring, boots, chest plate. So chest plate attack percentage, boots speed, and gauntlets. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what it's, these 3: gauntlets, chest plates, boots. As you can see here, if you go here, wow. Okay, you go to artifacts now. Go back to artifacts. And you're going to see that this top group of items always gives you the same main stat. This always gives you defense. This always gives you HP. This always gives you attack. So no matter what, those are the main stats. And then they'll give you little substats which are weaker. These are going to give you more powerful stats, main stats. So, and this gives you even more, but I'm going to do it halfway here. And going to start with one. I usually like to start with armor, but I guess you could start with one of the 3. And so the armor is going to give you You have a choice on the armor of main stats, I think, between the defense percentage, HP percentage, attack percentage. There's some that it doesn't give you. As you play the game, you'll notice which ones don't. But mainly, the glove gives you crit rate and crit damage. It's the only one that gives you that. The boots is the only one that gives you speed. And I think all the other stats... this one, the armor only gives you accuracy and resistance, I believe. So... if you go here, we filter, we want to filter, and then it told us we want attack percentage. So we choose an armor, and we're going to go to attack percentage, and we're going to see a list of armors that are good. Now, they did say give them a speed set, so I'm just going to make sure it's not, well, I have another HP character that I'm trying to, so that's another story, so I don't want to waste it. That's my own issue with this game, but this actually has pretty good, okay, attack people's stats. We did say that he needs crit damage, but this is an attack percentage. Yeah, this is great. So crit damage is very good for what he needs. HP is okay. It's not bad. This one's common. You actually need to upgrade these, and I have to make a habit of when I get in a common armor, upgrade it to level 8 immediately, so that it will, when you do a search for the filter, it will pick up the stats that are the first two stats it gets. So I have automatic upgrade because I think it's like level 40 or 45 or something that you can instantly upgrade. These two stats are not good for the attack champion. They're okay. They're not the main ones that we need. This one has more, and it's in a set. And what we need to really look at is the rarity. This is a common. It's 4 stars. You want to look for like high rarity and high stars. So we can try to look for something like that. So if we want, we can narrow down the stars. So we're not only getting like the uncommons. If we want to try to narrow it down, we can go to... we want rare, epic, and legendaries. And then we want 5 stars and 4 stars, we'll say. And then we can narrow it down by the substats that we might want on this too. We got accuracy. Okay, so now we got some that have accuracy on it. Now, if we have also speed, this one has all of it, but it's a set that's not recommended for him. So let's see what it's giving you. It's giving you 2 speed. It's giving you 8 accuracy. So that's just going to give you 10 points toward his speed over here, which is right now 97, which is not bad actually for initial speed. And then accuracy is up by 8. That's got a lot of work to do there. But the set is not any of the sets that are recommended for this, but that's not a major thing. But if we want to kind of give ourselves more options and try to find something else, the speed's pretty good. So the accuracy... yeah, so the accuracy was a little lower, so let's say we look for something else that's like maybe... as you're going to see in this game, there's a lot of ways you can approach equipping somebody, and then depending on the situation you're in. This guy, I'm like not big on getting him to a superpower. I just need him to work in faction wars. So this uncommon armor with the speed set, I upgraded it to 12 just to see what the next stat is. So every 4 of these corner upgrade of amounts, every 4 times you increase it, you're going to get either a power, and depending on, well, this is a little complex, but like basically you're either going to get power added to one of these types of stats, and the lower the rarity of the armor is, the means that, like, say you have a common, it's not going to tell you even what these are. It's going to even leave you out of the blue on what these are. So if you have a legendary or an epic, it's just going to actually give you a preview of what you're going to have for stats. Not necessarily going to give you good... it's all random number generated, but it's going to give you like what is actually going to be on the armor for your skills every time you upgrade 4 levels. But in this case, the power went to HP, but it still gave me crit damage and it gave me speed. So what it did for that, it made my speed go up 4 and my crit damage go up 4. I'm not actually sure if I wanted that. I'm thinking of 288 and 61. Do not like when this happens. I'm not a fan when this happens. But you're given these good stats, but there's no bonus points toward them. It's already at level 12. The power all went to HP percentage, which is not ideal for this type of character. So I got crit rate, but crit damage, but I only got 4 points toward it, and I only got 4 points toward speed. So now I'm changing my mind here. I'm not going to use this. This is what goes on in this game when you're equipping characters. This is useless because it's a common. And I guess the only useful thing maybe is as attack percentage if you have no resources at all. But you probably want to start farming. But I'm not going to go for the speed set in this case because I have other options. I'm going to just try to narrow it down by the stats again. These are pretty much the stats I want to get out of this. I don't think I have any of these or these, but great if I do. I'm going to say accuracy, actually speed and crit rate, because that's a good combination. The only one that has this is relentless set. I'm not going to bother with getting the set. I'm just going to get the armor. Oh, look at this. We got attack, speed 4, and crit rate 10% with a bonus push. That gives you a crit rate of 10, speed 4, attack 95. This is epic. You know what? Let's just go with it. All right, so there you go. We're just trying to get him some equipment so that he doesn't get killed in the faction wars. So, but this is kind of a walkthrough of what you kind of go through to get the best equipment on you guys. So, on your champions. So then we got to go to, we can go to this next, and I believe the stat that they wanted. Wow, this is like the worst video. So back on our trusty recommendations, we have that the gauntlet is recommending putting crit. That's the thing with primary stats is every one level it gets upgraded. The substats is randomly one substat gets upgraded every 4 times that you upgrade your artifact. So it's really not that great. But it is things you can do. You can use glyphs to enchant things so that you can upgrade those. So anyway, let's just get to the next part of this. So we're going to do filter. We're going to do the glove now. So we're going to filter a glove by glove gauntlets. We want crit rate. We want, okay, so this is where we get some options, and this is the set that they recommended offense, so I guess we'll just take a peek at what this has. Attack, those are terrible substats. When it's not a percentage, those are giving you like a set number. These are, I think 99% of the time, if not 100% of the time, not as good as getting a percentage of your substats of your thing. So it's just gonna like take 11 and give you 11. A percentage is as you upgrade the level of your all your, like as you give like potions and everything, those base numbers, the percentage of like these white numbers is your base numbers. These get upgraded when you use like potions and ascend levels and upgrade levels. These are always going up, so it's always better to get a percentage, I would say. Anyway, these are no good, so that's what that means. This, okay, so this is giving you one good, one bad. You could upgrade, not to like common, I'm not even going to bother with those. I'm going to ignore the set recommendations then here. And there's nothing in speed, so I guess we're not going to use a set. We're not, this is usually what happens, especially if it's a guy, it's not like you're just trying to get equipment on him. Don't give in to sets, especially if you like, you don't have a lot of artifacts. It's useless kind of to try to use the sets, because if you're not going to get the stats on the sets, those are more important. So we're going to have to do some more narrowing down. We'd still need accuracy, I think, and how's our speed? Really, we haven't got anything yet because that last one didn't give us much. This may not work. Okay, we're back here again, and Blood Painter is pumped for me. Finally, maybe get him some useful equipment, artifacts, what you might call it. So, I'm somebody that played like Final Fantasy back in the 90s and Dragon Warrior. Most of that was just you increase defense and attack. That was it. That's you increase different names of armor, and then it goes up like one level, and it'll be a stronger armor, and it'll increase your defense, and that's pretty much it. And your attack and your defense. Then you had spells that were just controlled by artificial intelligence of the programming of what game it was, but anyway. But now you can see how advanced this is now that there's a lot more to your artifacts. You're customizing your own equipment here and making them different. And if you do it right, you can make them very powerful. So it's just a little bit of motivation of like going through all this torture. You're gonna build a very good champion if you do this correctly. We got a filter here. We need let's get the glove back. We want to put crit rate on the glove. I'm not getting many good options as you saw before. Let's see what this lifesteal was up to. Yeah, RES we don't really need 3%. So I guess I'll try to narrow it down by the substats again, like we were doing before. I thought I saw one with attack percentage and I think it was crit rate, maybe. This is the one I just upgraded. Yep, that's the one to give you 10. This one's going to give you 4. It's already upgraded. Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah. You don't have much option. I think this is the best of what we got. So we're going to equip this. This is going to give us some HP, speed, and crit rate. Equip that. So we got our glove, and we have our chest plate. Now I know that the boots have to be speed. And so that's another thing. These three, we're gonna have attack percentage, crit rate, and the boots are gonna take care of a lot of the speed because it's gonna be their main stat that's gonna increase every one level that you increase. So the crit rate and the crit damage are actually the two that need to be in a lot of the substats because they're not going to be. Well, eventually when you get the amulet, you're gonna get the crit damage amulet, most likely for an attack person. That's usually what's recommended in an attack. That's just a base. They don't give you a percentage with this. Then over here, it's usually accuracy, what they tell you to put for something that's an attack. But those don't come till later unless you further in the game, and you can start off because if you're later in the game, you want to start off with these because it will help you determine what you actually need to narrow down your stats here. But in my case, I can't really do that because I don't get any of these. I fight Spider all the time. Doesn't give me enough stuff. That silly Spider. But anyway, that's nothing. Spider gives you all those these little things down here. It's in the dungeon keeps. Anyway. Also, if you fight, I think the 12 is the process of trying to do this, though. And it is worth it to look at all this stuff because doing this is going to give you long-term power, and you're not going to have to go and change much equipment, hopefully. But if you do this wrong in the beginning, you're going to have a lot to fix. I've done that before, too, which I just didn't even know how the game worked when I first started playing. So that's how it works. Anyway, we got the speed. So, this crit rate here, crit damage. This one has both. I think I'm gonna let's see. We got it's all about HP. Sneaky. It says it has to do with only 3 and 4. It's giving you all HP, but it is an epic. Well, let's see what else we got here. Maybe just look at crit rate. See what this Fury one does. This one's giving me HP crit rate. Don't know what it's doing. You can upgrade to 8. If I have enough silver, it's going to let me do it. Yes. Crit rate is up to 7%. So this is gonna make his crit rate go to 7. Speed though 16. That's because of the main stat. HP and defense. So not that great. I don't like that either. So let's see what else we got. I don't have much options to do. Not really. This one is crit rate 4%, which is, it's a percent. So this will go up. That's a good point. But 3%. This one's got 7% with it. Actually, this is probably what I'm going to do because this will go up as this goes up. This will go up, and this will go higher. So actually, yes, mathematics here. Percentages. Percentages are powerful. The higher the base number that you do the percentage of, the higher your ultimate ending number is, which is in the green. So there you go. This one is level 8. They're all level 8. So yeah, we're going to go with the 7% beast here. We'll call it a beast. I don't know whether that's a beast, but we're gonna just add this. It's got speed on it. It's an epic, so it's gonna usually give you a good percentage for the speed. We're only at level 8, but that will go up. So, and this guy's not even the guy that I'm really. This needs to be a powerhouse guy. He just needs to be equipped to fight in faction wars and not die, so you can get the star. So, we can hit this, equip this. It's kind of clunky, but yeah, we get this. Now this is usually the easier part because now we're just gonna do. Now you're down to the swords, the helmets. Probably not going to worry about sets unless I see something pop up. It would only be a speed set. We're just going to go with sword, helmet, shield, and then all the stats that we might want. But the problem with this is if you group, it's going to be like it's like using OR logic, actually and logic. If one is not there, it's going to drop everything. It doesn't use OR logic. It would be nice if it used OR logic here. Sorry, I'm getting the programming talk here, but we're going into, so we have those. They're going to give you the same main stats no matter what, so you don't have to worry about main stats on the top ones, just sub stats. So accuracy is important, so we'll go with accuracy. So here we are, final stretch here. Funny thing, remember at the beginning of this video I said accuracy is very important? 5 accuracy. We've got 3 major things on them with no accuracy. So I guess it's up to this one, and this one. Our substats of these two. So what are we going to do? We're going to pick accuracy substat. Might even be beneficial at this point to farm. No, we actually got all the types of... So I'm not going to go any further to narrow it down because everything needs accuracy. So doesn't look like there's anything in... Oh, speed. Okay. Well, they did want a speed set. So what do we got in this? We have accuracy, defense percentage, and then we got accuracy and crit rate. Accuracy, that's pretty good, actually. Let's just do that. We're going to upgrade. This is going to give us a set now, since I keep saying they're not great, but this set is going to increase the speed of this character by 12%. Plus, he has got speed boots on, so the speed will basically be all set for this guy once I get everything upgraded here. I'm going to upgrade this to 8. Yeah, instant upgrade. With my privilege. And bam, 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 bam. Oh, this is no good. But I just saw accuracy just shoot up to what we need accuracy, so that's a good. If we got a 14, at least maybe get a 50% accuracy for this start off guy. Gonna have to go back because I'm gonna have to farm for. All right, good news. I didn't have to farm. I had some curing armor that is supposedly the least. Well, here we are. Finally, was able to I think before I realized my SD card on my phone that is recording this right now is maxed out. Had to switch over to internal storage, which because I upgraded to a new phone, I have like tons of gigs in there. I never switched it, so well now there's much more room to record and more fun like this. Anyway, I was gonna say I was able to sell some curing artifacts to which the set is like the worst set in the whole game, but you still could find value in the stats of the individual pieces of the set. So I usually filter that by like 4-star uncommon. I just sell all my common 4s and below for that, and keep everything else until I have to narrow it down further, because your capacity of your artifacts actually does max out, which is crazy. Everything maxed out in this game, and you can usually use diamonds to okay, so like instant upgrade, it should be able to get the instant upgrade to 8 for that. So that gave me an accuracy of 14, a crit rate of 8%. Excelente. Okay, now we're gonna go to the helmet. The helmet actually is, and upgrade that as well to 8. Now let's see what we get for drum roll. Yeah, not bad. We got half to accuracy, half to defense percentage, which actually, like I said before, you need a little bit of defense on your attack guys because they are going to need protection and able to survive the battle. So for all this power that they have, it's useless if they don't have that. So lastly, we got to put on give this blood painter a weapon. At this point, I don't think I care about sets because all those sets in there need 4 pieces. Yeah, and this needs 4 pieces, so sets, don't care about it. Main stats doesn't matter because this always gives you attack. So all we care about substats, and my accuracy is still 36%, so I need something with accuracy and a lot of it. That's really it. I think the other things, if I'm looking at this, my crit damage is terrible too, but for this guy, we need him just to be able to survive faction wars. So having at least his attack, his accuracy, and his speed somewhat up is good. And I'm only putting these at level 8, so if I put this at level 12, level 16, his accuracy could go up in any of those. Eventually, he'll get an amulet that will increase his accuracy too. But with that all said, let's get. I don't. Oh, this was I was using this to filter. That will be another video on how I do that, and possibly. But for now, let's just focus on all our options. Actually, we don't want these anymore because all we care about is the weapon. Where's my filter? I lost my filter. All we care about is the weapon. It's kind of cut off as a weapon. We want the substat of accuracy. And within that, we want the best option, probably the most powerful, like an epic or something. Like, actually, we could do that too, so we can get the best. Because we're going to need a lot. Really, that doesn't matter, though. It somewhat matters, but we'll go 4, 5, and 6. Down a little bit better. Let's see what I can see here. All right. Let's just, this actually has speed on it too, so this isn't bad. So we'll see what this does. Okay, 17 accuracy. I think I'll take it. Although, okay, 8 speed, 17 accuracy. This was in Set Fury. Let's keep that on the back burner. One thing we're going to try to do is eliminate something like this. You get 5 stars, and this is a legendary. This could possibly give us a little bit more accuracy if the stats go the right way. So if we upgrade that, 2 and 8. This is already an 8. Okay, so that's not going to do anything. Oh yeah, the percentages are there. Yep. That's not going to do anything. Something that's not upgraded yet possibly could be something that, like, this is a epic. Put that 2 and 8. We're getting 18. I think at this point this guy is not worth doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to go back and give him that one I saw. I said, it's a good one. It's not even here. Is that a 4-star? 5-star? Oh, I don't want a campaign farm right now, but let's just narrow it down again to the Fury. I don't even see it now. That's weird, huh? Was it a 5-star Fury? Okay. That's not bad. 5-star rare. The stars add more power than the rarity, so this actually isn't bad. So I'm going to equip this. And here we go. We have the set. Now he is 53 accuracy, which is not bad starting out. He's got very bad crit damage. We didn't do a good job on that, but we could have glyphs. But for what he's doing, really, he needs more of the staying alive and he's got some attack. Well, let's just run the faction war to see if I did what I wanted to do here. Let's just go right into it. Let's see if he can survive this. Only stage 2, and he can get us the 5 stars. Because right now I have all these people can survive. These champions can survive. So yeah. So he was the one that got killed before. So if I hit start here, let's see what happens. We're gonna run it. So here we go. And let's maybe add some sound here. Too much on my piece, my laptop. Maybe. Of course. Let's just. Alright, see how we go. It won't be down until like the very last battle. This guy survived to the very end before, so I'm thinking he wasn't equipped at all. So, oh, you know what I could have done is upgraded his level and ascended him, because there was a stat on him that if you ascended him to 3 stars, he has more of a chance of landing a debuffer. But for this easy level, he might be able to get through it. And I was trying to get sound, but I don't know if it's going to work in time. He may not make it. They are sensing that he is the weaker one. We're at the very end, and let's see what happens. Oh, he regenerated some of his HP from changing rounds, but actually we might, let's see, that guy chanted revive, they're attacking Blood Painter because they know he's the weakest link. They attacked him again, he's almost dead. This may not work. Well, let's see. Okay, they're taking out, there's this one guy, if he okay. He was lucky and we got the 3 stars. So, what I was trying to do here is work on these 3 stars. Now what I'm going to have to do is keep upgrading his potions, ascend him to level 3, and keep getting artifacts. But basically, this was my spiel on trying to get points in faction wars by upgrading your champions within the faction. This is the power team I have right now. Grappler, Yaga, Greybeard, Blood Painter, and Windtalker. Go Skinwalkers. And that will do it. Hail to the summoner Rocheletor!